それ、南無阿弥陀仏というは、すなわちこれ、念仏行者の安心の大なりと思うべし。そのゆえは、南無というは奇妙なり、即税奇妙というは、我らごときの無前増悪の凡夫の上において、阿弥陀仏を頼み立てまつる心なりと知るべしと。What is called Namo Amida Butsu? It is, in other words, the essence of the practicer of Nembutsu's heart of assurance. The reason for this is, Namo is taking refuge. What is called, thus it is taking refuge, is we who are bombu, or foolish beings, who are without good, and who create bad, having the heart of relying on Amida Buddha upon us. This one should know. The passage that I read from is taken from one of the letters that was written by Renyo Shonin, the eighth head of the Honganji. And in this letter, Renyo Shonin tells us that if we have Namo Amida Butsu in our hearts, we know that everything is going to be okay, because we have the heart of assurance. Part of the reason why we have this heart of assurance is because we don't have to hide anything from Amida Buddha. Amida Buddha receives us as we are, and we do not need to ask for forgiveness. We do not need to apologize. Amida Buddha already understands who and what we are. And because of that, Amida Buddha has become Amida Buddha. But before I continue with my understanding and appreciation of this particular passage, please let me take this time to thank all the members of the San Jose Betsuin for inviting me to your Ohigan service. Your temple is one of the 4 Betsuin in the Buddhist Churches of America, and because of that is one of the, well, no temple is more important really than another temple, but having said that, it is one of the more important temples in BCA. So thank you. Part of the reason a Betsuin becomes a Betsuin is because it has helped other temples to form and helped other communities to appreciate and hear the Nembutsu teaching. And because this temple has this history, it is one of the more important temples in BCA. I'd like to thank Fujimoto Sensei for that very, very kind introduction. I do remember that meeting that he speaks about. Unfortunately, it is not true that I still have that with me, because now when I sit at the dinner table with my 2 children, they don't smile or laugh at me. My daughter just constantly looks at me and glares sometimes, says, "Daddy, you're embarrassing me," or "Daddy, you promised you would get me that toy," or "Daddy," and on and on and on and on. My children know that more often than not, I say one thing and do another. One case, for example, my wife and the 2 kids, they went out, but before they went out, they had to do grocery shopping or something. I forget what the event was. But it was a little before dinner, and my wife said, "I bought these cookies. They're my favorite cookies. They're chocolate chip oatmeal cookies, the little ones." And she said, "We're going to be right back, and we're going to have dinner as soon as we get back, so don't eat those cookies. This is for everybody now, so don't eat those cookies." And I said, "Sure, I won't eat those cookies." And I sat and I waited, and 10 minutes passed by, and I'm thinking, how long are they going to be out? I'm getting kind of hungry. And I remember my wife saying, "Don't eat the cookies." So I was thinking, okay, they'll be right back just before dinner, so don't eat those cookies. Another 5 minutes passes, 15 minutes, and I'm thinking, oh, they're not going to be back for a while. I'm hungry. And I'm thinking, no, but dinner's going to come pretty soon. They'll be home pretty soon. More time passes, and they're still not home, and I'm thinking, boy, I'm really getting hungry. One cookie is not going to hurt. No one's going to know. So I cracked open that box of cookies, and I ate one cookie. Oh, these are so good. One more is not going to hurt. And I'm thinking, what should I do? They'll be home any minute now. So, oh, one more. And I'm thinking, okay, I better not eat anymore because I told my wife that I wasn't going to eat the cookies. So I went to go away from the cookies and I looked back, which was a mistake, and I saw the cookies and it's still there and it still looks full. So I'm thinking, one more. I've eaten 5 already. What's one more going to do? And then pretty soon I've forgotten. And I'm hungry. And there's these beautiful, delicious cookies right in front of me. So, and now I'm getting thirsty. So I go to the refrigerator, pour myself a glass of milk, drink the milk, and oh, now everything is getting ready. And going, oh, well, just a lot of cookies. Kept eating and eating and eating. And then I hear the car driving up. And I look at this box of cookies and I'm going, oh no, I ate a couple too many. What am I going to do? So I took the cookies out of the box and I put it on a dish and I put it out thinking, maybe this will fool them. I'll impress her, thinking, see, I put the cookies out for everyone to eat, hoping that that would hide the number of cookies that I ate. And as soon as my wife came in and she saw that plate of cookies, she looked at me and whispered, where are the cookies? And I said, they're right there. And I said, where's the rest of them? He goes, what do you mean? That plate is not a whole box of cookies. Where are the other cookies? And I said, in my stomach? And she said, that's not enough for everyone. And she goes, I knew you were going to do something stupid like that. So she takes the plate away, hides it from the kids, and takes another box of cookies out. She said, I had a feeling you were going to do this, so I bought an extra box. And she put it out, and the kids didn't discover what it was that I did. Now, all this time that I was hiding, all this time that I was trying to lie to my wife, I was really scared. I was thinking, I hope she doesn't find out. She probably didn't figure it out yet. I hope she doesn't figure it out. That doesn't look like an awful lot of cookies. Oh no, she figured it out. Maybe she didn't. No, she's got it figured out. And then when she finally said, I know that's not enough, I said, oh no. Well, but at least I don't have to hide anymore. And I began to calm down. And I was thinking of saying, I'm sorry. But then she pulled out that other box of cookies and said, I knew you were going to do this. And that's when all of my fears melted away and I looked at her and said, thank you. Because I don't want to disappoint my kids. But those cookies just look so good. I couldn't help myself. Or that's what I kept telling myself.